J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter franchise is a hugely popular book and film series. People to this day rewatch it and still find it entertaining. The same can be said for Masashi Kishimoto's Naruto anime and manga, excluding the majority of filler episodes, of course. When you look at them now, you would not say that they are the same. I mean, they are two very distinct stories, one about ninjas and the other about wizards. However, if you look closely, you will see numerous parallels in the characters and their storylines. So in today's video, I will compare the two and provide various examples to show how similar they are. Before I go on with this video, I will warn you that spoiler alert is active for the Naruto and Harry Potter franchises. So if you have not seen either of them, I suggest you read and watch them, then come back later. Though I should say that the anime might take you a year to complete, so good luck with that. Also, today I will only focus on the mentor, protagonist, and his two main companions. Now with that out of the way, let's move on with this video. Naruto Uzumaki and Harry Potter. Both of them are the main heroes of our story. They were orphans who had special abilities that made the people around them despise the two, and they obtained said powers from the one who killed their parents. For Naruto, it was Kurama who killed his parents, but had half of its soul sealed inside the boy, giving him powers, which is why the villagers hate him. Whereas Voldemort killed Harry's parents, but due to the power of love, died, and accidentally gave Harry his abilities, leaving the boy to be raised by relatives who despised him because he possessed magic. As they begin their journey, the hero encounters two companions, a mentor and a rival. For Naruto, they are Sasuke, Sakura, and Jiraiya, while for Harry, they are Ron, Hermione, Dumbledore, and Draco. We then have the story's villains, Voldemort and Madara/Kaguya. The three of them were defeated long ago and were thought to be dead, too weak to return. Madara was killed by his war buddy, Hashirama. Kaguya was sealed by her sons, and Voldemort was merely a soul looking for a method to properly resurrect his body. And when the heroes begin their journey, the villains and henchmen attempt to resurrect their fallen leader. Returning to the heroes, they have a prophecy written for them. It was Trelawney for Harry, and the Great Sage for Naruto. Yet both of them could have been about someone else. For Naruto, it could have been about Nagato, and for Harry Potter, it could have been about Neville Longbottom. Finally, they were visited by two people who were critical to the end of the conflict. When the protagonists were presumed to be dead, Naruto was visited by Hagoromo, who told him about his ancestors and how to defeat Madara and Kaguya, while Harry was visited by Dumbledore in King's Cross Station, who told him everything about his plan from year one, and other things Harry had questions for. Sasuke and Ron. They are the people who value the friendship of our heroes, and they consider them as brothers. Both come from well-known families, and the two of them started off being the shadow of certain family members. While their parents showed them love, they were mostly put to the side until something happened to a family member. Ron started getting attention right after Percy left, and when Ron became a prefect. Sasuke began to get attention from his father when Itachi was acting cold and suspicious towards the Uchiha clan. Also, the two abandoned the hero because of something or someone's influence. Ron left Harry and Hermione because the Horcrux he had around his neck made him think that his two best friends were dating. Sasuke walked out of the village after he noticed that Naruto was getting stronger than him, and the Sound Five convinced him that Orochimaru's curse mark could give him enough power to become the strongest ninja in the whole village. The two side characters went through a lot of manipulation and jealousy. They may not have been the greatest, but in the end, they snapped back to reality and moved on to rebuild their relationship with the heroes and the female side characters. Sakura Haruno and Hermione Granger. Two individuals who are book smart, always have to be correct, and one who always follows the rules. The two began as annoyances in their own groups, as Hermione annoyed Harry and Ron by correcting them all the time and being all about the rules. However, after the troll incident, she became this irreplaceable person in the group that helped Harry with all of his adventures. Moving on to Sakura, she began as the one who was obsessed with her teammate Sasuke, who considered her actions to be annoying. But with time, she evolved into one of the best medical ninjas with high chakra control. I know people might say that she is utterly useless as she did nothing to contribute to the group. However, it should be known that Sasuke and Naruto were practically demigods in Shippuden. If you were to compare her to the other female characters in Konoha, everyone would agree that she would beat them with no problem. While yes, she can be annoying at times, but to say that she is useless is going too far. These two women are the heart and soul of the team, as they are the group's mothers, demonstrating not just their similarities but also their significance. Albus Dumbledore and Jiraiya the Gallant. The two are father figures to our orphan hero. They were the first people to know about the prophecy that was about our main character and knew how important their roles were to the boys. So they trained them to become a strong shinobi/wizard, as Jiraiya trained Naruto for 2 years during his travel, so that he could have the strength to defeat the Akatsuki and save Sasuke from Orochimaru. Dumbledore gave private lessons to Harry while the boy was in his 6th year. After they are done teaching their students, they then go on a particular mission where they die right after they succeed. Jiraiya went to Amegakure to gather any intel he could about Pain. While he got a lot of information about Pain, which helped the Hidden Leaf, he died in the process from the 6th path of Pain. In the case of Dumbledore, he and Harry went to the sea cave that housed a Horcrux. After going through all the obstacles Voldemort placed there, he and Harry returned where he died at the hands of Snape. After the mentor's death, the two students mourned for them and then tried to accomplish the teacher's dream/mission they set for the hero. Both Jiraiya and Albus were never forgotten by the shinobi and wizarding world. They were brave and kind to the best they could to a boy who needed a person he could rely on. The Harry Potter and Naruto franchises are absolutely fantastic and pioneering. The authors of both stories created a plethora of good characters and plots that piqued the interest of many people, including myself. They based their work on various forms of writing, such as ancient Japanese folklore and mythology that have existed for thousands of years. It blows my mind that they created these creative stories utilizing ancient materials because although using different sources of information, they still have so many similarities that most people are unaware of. That about wraps up the video. What did you think about this comparison? Do you think they are similar or not? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like the video, I would really appreciate it if you would click the like button and sub button, as it would really help this channel a lot. I give my takes on movies, TV shows, books, and comics. So if you are interested in that, I suggest you turn on notifications to see those kinds of content. Other than that, this was Clark saying, and I am signing out. J.K. Rowling says